Well, what do you know? It's time for your favorite show. Welcome once again. Now let's begin. And really, I don't mean to boast, but just look at our host and all the prizes you can win. Icons, gems, and even skins. And you're excited. Yes, I know. Well, I am too. So let's start this SMITE Show.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of the SMITE Show, all about the Viking invasion. My name is Hi-Rez Andy, and to my right,
Hi, Rosanna.
to my left,
Oh, I thought someone was going to announce me.
is Jason's Deli, sponsored Hi-Rez David, eating soup on camera for some reason. And on the far left,
Hi, Rosamanda. I was going to get introed.
But yeah, today we're going to be talking about the Viking invasion, but unfortunately, we have to start the episode off on a sad note. It's Hi-Rez Anna's last show today.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my workload has gotten way too bulky, and I don't have time to do shows, so I will not be able to continue with the show. Okay. But I am looking forward to what you guys have coming with this show. I say show a lot.
You have said show many times.
I know.
I feel like you're showboating.
Oh! I'm out! No, but seriously, thank you so much, guys, for having me on the show. I've enjoyed my time. It really isn't for a lack of interest. I've really enjoyed being here and having a little semblance of the art show on here. Thank you guys for letting me show off all of the community's artwork. And I'll still be on Twitter. I'll still show off all of my stupid drawings, as you guys know. And yeah, so thank you. I'll miss all of you.
I'll miss you too. Oh, I'll see you immediately after this.
Yes, I will. Okay.
But since it is the Viking invasion happening in Smite, we thought it would be appropriate to have a Viking send-off for dear Enna.
We gonna kill her.
Let's roll the tape. Well, thank you so much, Enna, for all of your time on the SMITE Show. We will miss you dearly, I guess.
Yeah, much like the show, she is dead in the water.
Oh boy. All right.
That joke is even better after two takes.
It's great after the second take. It still holds up. Well, last week we sent out a community submission that kind of ties into the Viking invasion event. Amanda, what was the challenge that we sent out?
We asked people to send in their own Norseified gods who aren't Norse gods.
Very cool. But yeah, we got some really great submissions, so let's go and check them out. All right, thanks guys for sending in your community submissions. We really liked looking at all of your Norseified gods. We have a brand new-ish segment that we're going to throw to now. We did trivia on the last episode where I was it Pat Sobek or Alex Sobek?
You were Pat Sobek and I was
Mamana White. Yeah.
And why stop there when you can take it to an even higher cosplay level? So this time I dressed up as Loki and ambushed people with questions.
Yeah, so let's go and throw it to it. Amanda, what do you want to call this segment?
Smite shit.
All right, this is Smite shit.
I'm Loki, and I'm gonna ask people some Smite shit. Oh my god, it's Hi-Rez Dan. Hi-Rez Dan.
Yes.
How many legs does my horse child have?
4.
You're wrong, it's 8! Adonis, what are the name of my children?
Hell.
the horse dude is someone else.
You got it wrong. Fenrir, he's a great child. Hey, pretty hair. How did I make Skadi laugh after we killed her father? No, you're supposed to answer the question. You did it wrong. Hey, F-Dot, do you know who I am?
Romana?
You gotta be fucking kidding me now. Cut it. We're done. It's over.
Let's go ahead and get into SMITE Show and tell.
Well, I'll kick things off.
Yeah, let's do it.
Speaking of Vikings, somebody already made fan art of the Chaac skin.
Really?
Which is really cool.
Nice.
It's by Xelgot on Instagram, and it's just super epic.
Awesome.
And then I also have a cosplay by Germia, who is a woman who's cosplaying as Odin.
Oh, nice.
And it's awesome because she's just done like this huge beard, and she's still it's still a work in progress right now, but
Yeah.
it looks so cool.
That's
Very cool.
sweet.
David, what you got?
My 2 picks are, the first one is the Susano Pixel Art by Chiwa. It
Yeah.
is amazing. Pixel art is something that I tried to do for a little bit, and I just cannot grasp
Yeah.
how to make things not just look like a checkerboard. So
They've done other ones too before, right?
right, yeah.
They did a
and-
really cool allied one, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, and then they recently did an Awilis one, which is really nice.
Oh, nice.
And then my second one is this Lunar Tango Chang'e crochet doll.
Yeah.
It's just really cute, and I like things, like, we don't get a lot of submissions that are like tangible
Yeah, yeah.
items, so.
Very
And
cool.
she even made a little bunny.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
adorable, yeah.
Nice. Very cool. So my 2 submissions for the week, SmiteSync, they've been doing a lot of like song Smite sound effect mashup videos for a while now. And they just released the most appropriate one possible. They did Darude, and they called it Darude Sync, SmiteSync or something like that. Sandsync, sorry, Darude Sandsync. But yeah, they just mashed up Darude Sandstorm with Smite sound effects, and it's as dumb and great as you can imagine. And my second pick for the week, he has been in the Smite community for a very long time and is always one of the first people to post on every single video that we put up, and is one of the top most voted people on our channel. DoubleTapGaming is my pick of the week. Soundly air horn, because I know you've been waiting for this for a very long time. Literally every single Smite show we put out, he's like, Senpai has never noticed me. Even on the Smite showcase when we used to do that, he would post on those, asking when he was gonna. But he does a lot of really cool gameplay montages.
Yeah.
And he does videos with like other content creators like Shillaru. So he's been around for a long time. He deserves recognition. So you're getting your recognition. So you can stop asking for it on every single video that we do. What was that? Oh, a round of applause. That's funny. And that wraps up all the Smite Show and Tell submissions for the week. Thank you guys for making this awesome content. It is great as usual. Now to get on something less great. Our next segment, David was a big fan of the Smite Showcase way back when that show was on.
a fan.
He was the fan of the Smite Showcase. And one of his favorite segments was the joke off. And he thought it'd be appropriate, since we're getting all Norsey on this episode, to do a terrible joke off. So without further ado, David's year-long plan is finally coming into
For
fruition.
world domination.
Let's go ahead and get into the terrible joke off.
Hello, and welcome to the semi-biannual joke-off. The theme is Norse
Norse mythology is the theme. The rules are, whoever laughs the most loses. First joke. I hear that Tyr is still pretty sad about losing his hand. Yes, he hasn't been able to come to grips with it.
Have you heard about Odin's new all-male band? It's not very good and has no soul.
Did you know that Tyr has never been to Miami? Miami, Florida, David? Yep. The palm trees give him PTSD, David.
Remember when Thor guarded Soul's rear from cracking? He was a real ass guardian.
That's a pretty good one. Do you know Tyr's favorite Star Wars character? It's Han Solo.
What did the Weather Girls sing when Vikings invaded their village in 1983?
David.
It's raining men! Hallelujah!
All right, that's the
it's
joke off.
raining
Everybody
men.
lost. We're never doing it again.
Get it? Raiding,
No,
like
yeah.
raiding, because they were raiding the village.
Well, that was the joke off. There was a reason it died before. Did you have a good time, David?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was great. We haven't filmed it yet, but I'm assuming it was great.
We assume it went well.
Your future self has told you.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the Smite updates. Amanda, what is going on in the
Well,
world of Smite?
Viking Invasion
Yeah.
is here. We've got the Viking event that just started with
Yeah.
the new patch. It's a Ratatoska rework, a bunch of new skins. And this weekend we're also doing a party up event. So you can
Ooh.
earn double everything
Very
by just
cool.
playing with your friends. I feel like I'm missing something else.
So the Viking Invasion, that goes beyond just like skins and stuff, right? I mean, even like more than the Odyssey, it has like themed quests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, have we ever done something like that before?
No,
Like,
it's the first time. So you
Yeah.
buy into this whole like quest line where you complete
Yeah.
10 quests, and by finishing them, you end up with 4 skins:
Nice.
a pedestal award skin, a mirror announcer pack, music, a loading frame, probably more things I'm forgetting. But you get just like a bunch of cool Viking
That's
things.
really
But it's
cool.
all themed with basically raiding.
Yeah, very cool. The
Pillaging,
Amir
etc.
announcer pack is like clearly the star of the show, right? Yeah.
I just don't understand why they even did an announcement pack. It should just be him saying hi.
Just
over
hi
and over
over.
again.
I know.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Well, that's very cool.
Also this weekend, the Fortune chest is going to be on sale.
Oh,
So
nice.
that has the Soldier of Fortune Ares skin. in
Very
it.
cool. But yeah, so that wraps up the Smite updates for the week. We have one more segment we're going to throw to. We've been doing a lot of top 5 videos lately. People have been liking them. So this one actually came from a suggestion on the last video. So we talked to Hi-Res Archive, who handles all the mode of the days. Is it match of the day or mode of the day?
Match of the days. I
Match of
play
the
Smite.
days, yeah. But we actually sat down with him, and he talked through 5 of his favorite match of the days. So let's go ahead and check out that list. To the newest Smite Top 5 list. For Smite fans, one of the staples of the game has been the Match of the Day feature. On today's video, we sat down with MOTD creator Hi-Res Archive and got his list of his 5 favorite Match of the Day variants. So without further ado, here are the top 5 Match of the Days in Smite. Joust the Two of Us, in addition to having a pretty solid name, is the Match of the Day variant featuring a 2v2 Joust mode. While not necessarily the most popular Match of the Day on the list, it does spawn the most discussion within the community. So much so that 2v2 has become a fixture in Match of the Day, with 2v2 modes appearing every Wednesday. Hyper Joust is a mode that's pretty polarizing for Match of the Day aficionados, some loving it, some hating it. Hyper Joust is a 1v1 joust mode with god selection randomized and 100k starting gold. I can't wait to see what Archive does with Super Hyper Joust 2 Turbo Championship Edition. If you don't like dairy, you might need to sit this Match of the Day out because it can be packed with cheese strats. This 5v5 assault mode has all gods unlocked to all players and allows for duplicate god picks, so the dream of 4 Aphrodite supporting 1 unkillable Hercules can come true. One bit of trivia: originally this mode didn't have a 3 god banning phase, but was introduced shortly after Alpwash's release due to how often he was used. 2 of the most fast-paced and frantic matches of the day. These 2 feature a 5v5 conquest match with 80% cooldown reduction, infinite mana, and blind or draft pick. This mode has been especially popular with our players since you never have to worry about mana and cooldowns are a non-issue. And finally, our number 1 pick on the list, a play on one of our oldest matches of the day, Cup Runneth Over. Cooldowns Runneth Over is a 5v5 arena match with 75% cooldown reduction, level 20 start, 100k starting gold, and random god pick for all players. The original idea of the mode was to see if any gods would break the game with low cooldowns, but ended up showing that all gods stood out with an amazingly high win rate. It remains one of our most popular matches of the day. And that wraps up our top 5 list for today.
Hey everyone, Hi-Res Archive here. These 5 are some of my favorite matches of the day, but I wanted to give an honorable mention. MOTD and the Reaping weren't so much modes as they were events, with 12 to 15 different modes, all with the same name and description that change on a regular basis. During these random MOTDs, the Hi-Res GMs and I may also join players in the matches to make things even more hectic, stuff like spawning infinite Bastet kittens. We first introduced this during April Fool's Day 2015, and we brought it back for both the Reaping and April Fool's Day 2016. So if you see a fire giant in the middle of your MOTD arena game, you'll know who it is.
And that wraps up today's top 5 list. Match of the Day is run almost entirely by Hi-Res Archive, so if you have any feedback or ideas, send it his way on Reddit or Twitter at Hi-Res Archive. If you have any ideas for a top 5 list that you'd like to see, leave them down in the comments below. All right, thanks Hi-Res Archive for your 5 Match of the Day picks. We really appreciate it. And that wraps up our show. How do you guys feel about it? You think it went pretty well?
Great.
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 Well, we've got at least 1.5 more shows.
That's at least.
Before we're taken
We
down.
have to get a new seating solution. I am losing my mind trying to get comfortable on this.
There we go.
All right. Well, my name is Hi-Rez Andy. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I ship this.
David, you have a sign off you want to give to people?
Hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Ugly Cat Lady. Don't follow any of these other fools. Bye.
Amanda,
Wow, after
any
that.
closing thoughts?
I'm at Hi-Rez Amanda. Please follow me as well.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of the show, guys. Hope you guys comfortable as we are now. Bye.